Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Gruden had a press conference today. I know we all saw it. Just wanted to go ahead and get your guys' opinions on a few key points that were out there that he made today. I want to talk about the cuts that are going to be coming up because next week you're going to start seeing guys getting cut in waves out there until we get down to that 53 before next Saturday. So I want to get your guys' opinions on it. I want to know what you guys are thinking. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I always do appreciate that. It really helps out my channel grow, so thank y'all very much for those that have. But let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm not going to waste too much time tonight. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm dog tired tonight. But I wanted to start with the cuts first. There's going to be a few guys out there that get cut this season that I do not want to see get cut off this team. It's going to drive me completely insane. I just want to know who you guys are thinking. Who's that guy for you that if he gets cut, it's going to just totally suck for you? I'm not going to lie. Mine is Isaiah Johnson. I really want to see him make this team. I really want to see him excel on this team. I truly think that he has the talent to go out there and do it, but I haven't heard a lot about him. Haven't heard the coaches mentioning his name that much, which is kind of sucks to see. He could honestly go practice squad, which I would be okay with, but at the same time, man, I really think that kid has a real shot at making this. I love his size. I love his speed. I want him to go out there and do it. So let me know what you guys are thinking about that. And then let's jump into some of these numbers. What's up, dude? What's going on? Diego, he doesn't want to reveal his game plan for week 1. Diego, dude, I was talking to Alex earlier through the comment section, just kind of seeing what was going on. He's thinking that when we open up against the Panthers, it's going to be a lot of those 2 and 3 tight end sets. It's going to be a real heavy set offense out there. I kind of agree with him. I think, Diego, you were saying in the comments that you thought it was going to come down to like a coaching battle and that Gruden was just going to dominate the new coach out there in Carolina, and I could totally see that happening. But, I mean, part of me would love to see us go out there and just totally exploit Carolina and like every weakness they have and just really open this offense up and just go nuts with it. I truly don't think that's going to happen. I think Alex is right out there. I think you're going to see more of a ground control, just trying to control the clock, march down the field, get off the field quick on defense, and just kind of see what happens with it, and then end up just taking the game that way. I think that's a real possibility against a team like Carolina. I think New Orleans is definitely going to be more of a shootout. So I want to get your guys' opinions on that too. How do you think that opening offense for us is going to go? Because that's super hard to predict right now. That's tough to see, dude. Anyone else get the new Madden yet? Dreamer, did you get it? I've really been thinking about getting that game. I really wanted to get that game just so I could play one of you guys each week, whoever we're playing that week, just to see how it worked out. Even though I'm complete trash at that game, but I think it would be a ton of fun out there. So, I don't know, but I do not want to get that game if it's going to be 2016 with a roster update, because that game has not changed in a long time, and it drives me nuts. But I want to play with this team so damn bad, dude. No, my Ruggs jersey got here, dude. I'm glad you got that thing. I think I'm pretty much selling it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get a Littleton jersey. Been going back and forth trying to decide who I was going to get, but I think it's going to be Littleton for me. Ruggs in the game is super fast. Dude, I would imagine that dude is insanely fast. Robert, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. Pizza, what's going on, man? Marcus, Joker, are you watching Ron Fertel's sideline practice videos? No, I think it was George. Boy George the other night put it in there. I wrote his name down. Is that dude on YouTube? I need to find him. I don't know where he's at. I typed his name into YouTube and I got nothing back on it, so I was kind of confused on it. And hit that thumbs up. Man, Robert, I appreciate you, dude. Mine would be cool. Oh, mine would be Rico Gafford. He has, yeah, man, I'm telling you, that speed is rare out there. Rico's a tough one to lose. Rico's one that I do have on that list of either being cut or going to that practice squad, so I totally see where you're coming at with that. I don't know, man. Everybody has that one out there, dude. And I'm telling you, that one's mine. And every year we have that one dude that gets cut, and everybody's like, oh, damn, I can't believe we cut him. And I don't know. There's going to be another one this year. I'm sure there is, so I just want to see who it's going to be. Andre James will blow my mind. Dude, if Andre James gets cut, I will be so pissed. Like, beyond pissed. Will, you are dead on accurate. I have him making this starting roster. That dude came in and played incredibly well behind Hudson when he had to last season. I really like that kid. He is super young. If he gets cut, I will go nuts, dude. Arden Key looking good, dude. Arden Key's looking great right now. It's looking better than Nazib out there. I will take that all damn day. It means that he's taking that next step. It means he's taking it more serious. That dude put in a lot of work in this offseason. I'm happy he's doing good. I still don't think he has a chance of being cut. I think he's pretty much a lock on this team. But I think the fact that he's stepping up means so much for him. Fulcrum, what's going on, dude? Let's dream a little here. what is your wish list for the future, or for the future? America is doing great. What do you want? Let's think about this. Folks, that's a really good question, dude. That's a good question for all you guys out there. Like, just moving forward, you've seen what Mayock and Gruden are doing. You see that the way that they're building this team, they're building it through the draft. They're bringing in younger free agents instead of these older guys at the end of their careers out there. And what would I truly, truly want to see out there just moving forward? I would love to see us get another, like, Josh Jacobs-esque running back through a draft out there just to have that 1-2 punch. But I think that's kind of a far stretch. I think they're going to ride with what they got, and you're just going to see us moving through free agency on that. I would love to see us get a first-round, just top-tier linebacker in one of these drafts. I've been wanting that for a long damn time, like a long time. So that would be huge, man. I did get it. Yeah, PS4. Bastard. The new Madden is awesome. Man, I need to get that thing, dude. Yes, Ron Fertel, Joku, look them up. Marcus, I definitely will, dude. They were talking about them the other day. I'll find them. I definitely will. Andrew, what's up, dude? Glad I could make it to the live. Me too, dude. I'm really glad you can make it out there. All right. So let's jump into this real quick. I just want to run through the Gruden press conference real quick. He talked about playing the backups with the starters and the backups, or the starters with the backups, just to see how people would react to it, see how they played out there. I really hope Arden Key's one of those guys that got to play with that starting core out there just to see how he was doing. He started going into the tough decisions being made about all these cuts and everything coming up out there, which this has got to be hard, dude. I mean, legitimately, they have 7 days to get this thing down to a 53-man roster. There's going to be some big, big names cut out there, dude. And I don't know, man. That's a big one for me. And then he was talking about them practicing real early, 7 a.m. practices out there. That is crazy. And he's right. There are, like, no teams that go out there and hold full practices at 7 o'clock in the morning. They got to do it to beat the Heat. It is what it is. But think about this, though. It's really going to help prepare them for those games that they're going to be playing on the East Coast this year. Going out there, we have so many away games that are that 1 o'clock game. Practicing real early helps condition those guys for getting up and getting to work. So I really think that's a big part of it, too, out there. He talked about the emerging young talent, which we're going to get to that in a second, dude. But he talked about how we have a young, improving team, and he was waiting on some of these guys to kind of come along. He said come along, but kind of progress with everything that's going on out there. And I know he's probably talking about Bowden. I know he's talking about Nassib coming in there. These dudes are just brand new to this system. Like, you can't just write these dudes off. They're going to be guys that go out there and make the team. I'm sure he was talking about Robertson, too, out there. These guys are showing little flashes, but that is a big, big thing that you have to learn out there. It's not like, all right, I learned it, I'm ready to go. I mean, it takes time, but I really think these guys are going to be okay. I really think this team is going to end up being really damn strong out there. And then somebody asked him about the Panthers game. He started going into how he's keeping everything real quiet. Everything's going to be real hush-hush around here. I really think that he sees this team as something special, as just as much as I do out there. I think Brian Edwards and Ruggs are really excelling. I think Edwards is excelling more than anybody ever expected him to. And I'd love to see it. And I think we're going to end up seeing these guys come out there in that week 1 game and end up making a big, big difference for us out there. I don't think a guy like Muse is going to come out there and make a big difference, but you might see a guy like White who's coming out there who just has a little bit of hype behind him, just not starting, but getting into some of these packages early and just kind of spelling Morrow a little bit when we do get into that true 4-3 out there. And it's going to end up looking damn good for us, man. And I'm super excited about that. That kid actually has me really jacked up right now. But Gruden said, like, you don't want to tell anybody what you're going to do. No other team has to do it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys what our game plan is. He's keeping everything super quiet. He was keeping quiet about who he's going to be cutting out there, which I totally respect that. But I'm telling you, starting Monday, you're going to see, like, 2 or 3 guys got released by the Raiders until we get to Saturday, and then we're down to our 53. I want to see how bad, you have no idea how badly I want to see this thing shake out there. And then he was talking about how he told everybody to take a day off tomorrow, just kind of reflect, go out there and do their research, and they were going to come together and do something as a team for everything that's going on right now. I'm super excited about that. I really want to see them come together. Any kind of just extra unity we can build on this team. It's going to help this team gel, and I'll take that all damn day. So that is huge, and I really like seeing that. I do not want to see a repeat of what we've seen in the past out there. Gruden's a smart man. He's putting everything together right, and he's letting everybody have their opinion out there, so I do totally respect that. Let's see here. track Nathan Peterman. I'm really curious to see if Peterman makes this. I've seen a lot of other people coming out and putting their depth charts out there. Peterman's not on it, but I'm telling you, with that injury to Marcus Mariota, which if any of you guys know what's going on with Marcus Mariota, I really want to know, because it's kind of like that Mullen thing where he'll be back in a little bit, but he's going to be okay, and then he's just been missing in action. I really wish I knew what these injuries were and what was stacking up like that, so that's driving me completely insane out there. I really don't know, but I think Nathan Peterman, it's going to cause him to keep a spot on this roster moving forward, so I think that's going to pretty much lock him into that number 3 QB spot out there. Absolutely a stud out. Oh, man, dude, that would be huge for us. Like, huge fulcrum, I'm telling you, dude. Yeah, Marcus, there has to be something happening there. Shawshank, what's up, dude? I'm glad you made it out. Is there any possibility that we try to pick up Devontae Freeman? Dude, Shawshank, I've talked about Devontae Freeman. I really wanted to bring him onto this team. I really thought he would have been a huge addition for us. A lot of you guys were saying that he does not block. He is not a Gruden grinder. But he is the kind of dude that could spell Jacobs and still end up making big plays for us. That dude still has something left in the tank. I've watched him play in Atlanta. When he can stay healthy, which is one of his things out there, it wasn't at the beginning, but it was towards the back end of his career, that dude is damn good. So, I don't know, man. I'm still holding out hope for Devontae out there. The dude's asking for a lot of money, and I think that's what's holding him back right now, and that's what kind of sucks. Dylan Moses out of Bama, and has been mocked for us in the 2021. I'd have to see that. Plus, we got to see exactly where we end up. I've seen a lot of reports coming out that Raiders are going to have a top 5 pick. Raiders are going to have a top 10 pick out there. I truly don't believe that. I see us picking somewhere in the 20s, and I'm hoping I'm right about that. Oh, James, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Gardeloo, what's going on? My wish is to trade for an elite or draft in first-round defensive tackle. I would take that, dude. I would take that all damn day. I'll give you that, too. I don't even want another edge rusher. I think our edge rush, we can keep working in free agency. I have a lot of faith in Cleveland Farrell and Max Crosby just kind of handling that as far as our 2 young guys that are going to keep growing. I do like that. A nice solid defensive tackle in there, especially if he was a rookie like that, to where you had, I'm really hoping we re-sign Collins, but you'd have Collins out there, you'd have Mo Hurst. Hankins probably has a year left in him, and then you have like a stud defensive tackle out there who's coming in there to take that Hankins spot out there. Dude, that would be a massive force. I'll give you that. Wolfer, what's going on, dude? Colin Cotard said the Raiders fan base isn't worthy of a top team in the NFL. Dude, it's such a joke, man. That dude can go from like 1 second to where he's totally back in the Raiders, because he really does seem to like Carr out there. But outside of Carr, he pretty much craps on this team on a regular basis. Kind of drives me nuts about him. But that's a complete joke. A complete joke. Do you play on Xbox? And if what's your name? I really don't mess around on my Xbox anymore. The boys pretty much taking that thing over. Everything I play right now, I'm pretty much doing on PC. Raider J81, what's up, dude? Love the show. I've been missing your lives, but I finally got the notifications figured out. My son, Raider Caleb, would love a shout out. He's 8. Go Raider, man. Raider Caleb, what's up, dude? My little boy's 8 too. Enjoy the nation, Caleb. It is a good time. I promise you that. How's your son doing on his team? He been another practice tonight, man. He's actually doing pretty good out there. He took his first real big pop yesterday. He pretty much got blindsided. It just got leveled out there, and he was. I'm sorry. He came back to the car, and like I could tell he wanted to tear up a little bit afterwards, and he was like, "You just did it." So I was like, "Man, I saw it." I was like, "You got blindsided." He's like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "Somebody just had a chance to hit you, and they took it. It's just part of football. You got to suck it up, man." But he's still loving it. I know he wants to give it back to somebody, so I'll take that. Goku, or Joku, my question for you is how much is Gunther's failures has been on him being awful, and how much of it is he hasn't had the dogs to run his scheme completely? I'll tell you right now, Dreamer, I really like Gunther. I truly do. I think Gunther's biggest problem that he's had since he's been on this team, he has not had the linebackers that he needs to run his defense. He has those linebackers now. I cannot stress the difference that it's going to make for this team going out there. Having the linebackers and a Gunther defense, which he always had in Cincinnati. He always had a really damn good linebacker crew out there, and he developed them along the way. That's where I really see White coming into this. But he always had those 1 or 2 stud dudes out there. He finally has that again. This should be it. This defense should go out there and look damn good. And if it doesn't, we got Marinelli to take this thing over. But I think Gunther's going to be just fine out there. Anthony, what's going on, dude? Peterman is there solely for Mariota, period. He knows that system. It can help Carr and Mariota. That's really the QB2 jobs. What Marcus really isn't. That's it, dude. And that's why I'm saying Peterman. It's another reason I had him making this roster out there, dude. Hi, it's Caleb. I love DC. Oh, dude, Caleb, dude, awesome, man. I love DC too. And DC is going to take us a long, long way. Jonathan Abram hiding from the media. Man, I'll give you that, Anthony. I've been thinking about that and going back and forth. For the dude that went out there and pretty much just was on every single ESPN show out there for like a week and a half straight, he has not really said anything since he's been back. Part of me loves it. Get ready, put it on the field. You went out there, you talked your trash completely to pretty much everybody in the league out there. And I love seeing that. I truly did. Now it's time to get yourself conditioned so you can go out there and back that up. So I'll take that, man. If that's what he's doing, I will take that all day. This is the year we get MVP Carr. He's making this season personal. It really, oh, Black Mamba, what's up, dude? It really does seem like he's taking this one personal. It seems like he honestly has a chip on his shoulder. There's a lot of dudes out there that kind of seem like they have a pretty big chip on their shoulder going into this season. I like that, dude. It brings a team together. It really helps a team gel out there. So I'll take it, dude. I will take that all day. Hey, just dropping a little bit late. I'll catch the replay. Have a good. Oh, Diego, dude, I appreciate you, man. What are the chances Mariota gets cut? If Mariota's healthy, I really don't see it happening just because he did get a pretty good bit of guaranteed money out there, especially for a backup quarterback, and he has the incentives out there. He has not been playing up to par. He could be one of the... I don't doubt the fact that Gruden would cut him if he doesn't think he is the man, but to cut your backup at this point, then you are counting on Peterman to be your number 2 out there. That would be a pretty damn big move, so I'm curious to see what happens with that. That would be one that truly did shock me out there. Luke, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it out. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. I know it's going to be a short show, but like I said, dude, I'm super tired. And I got to close tomorrow night, so I'm going to be up at that store totally late. I'm really hoping I can catch the tail end of Cody's show if I get off in time, so I'll be hanging out over there. And I'll probably be back on Sunday night, depending on what happens. But we need to keep a close eye on everything moving forward out there. I think Mo Hurst is overrated, but he's average. Luke, I could see why you say that. I will give you that, Luke. But I really think Mo Hurst is just taking a little bit of time, dude. He has this defense. He's going to have a better defensive line around him than he's ever had. I really think he's going to end up making that next step, exactly like how Key has done out there, because a lot of you guys have been talking about Arden Key or everybody's been talking about Arden Key and how he's playing better. I really think the reason that he's looking so much better is because of Hurst and Collins and Hankins playing that inside role. They're drawing extra attention. It's freeing up those ends, and that's going to help us all damn year. Sorry, I'm just catching back up here. I want to see Ricky interview. I think it'll help Miller out a lot this year. I could see that. I could totally see that. We keeping all these camp players who aren't going to make the cut. We need more depth at linebacker. Have you heard anything about White? That's what I was saying earlier, dude. I really like White. White's been doing really, really good out there. I think he's going to end up excelling for us. I talked about him a little bit earlier at the start of the video. I see him definitely making this roster out there. Hit that like. I appreciate you. With John Gruden's quiet approach to the media today, do you think he means he knows this team is going to have a surprise? Yes, I truly, truly believe that. I really think that he's being quiet because he sees a difference in this team. I'm telling you, man, if you start looking at it, you start following it like close. This is so much different than the teams we have put out there in the past. Nick, what's up, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Dig this format. Love the interaction. Enjoy the weekend, Sun Joker. Man, I appreciate you, Fulcrum. I heard Nassib is struggling out there. I talked about him earlier, too. I really think he's going to be one of those guys that just takes a little bit of time. But since Key is excelling so much, you put Key at that number 3 defensive end. You put Nassib as that number 4. Let him be the last guy in the rotation. And let him catch up, dude, and give him that little bit of extra time. He's learning a brand new system out there. And this defense, I'm telling you, man, it's playing so damn fast. Some of these guys are having trouble keeping up. But the guys that are ready, they're ready, man. They're ready, and we are going to bring it out there. All right, man. I'm going to call it a night, guys. Until next time, which will probably be Sunday night. I'm Sun Joku. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. You guys know I love this. Please click that thumbs up button on your way out. Really helps me out. But I'll see you guys later. Thank y'all very much.